as we talk about transitioning from the Little League field to the big diamond, what we're asking coaches and parents and players is to have patience with these, changes and these moves. Okay. I think that everybody wants to dominate again if they did, or if they're really small, they're going to be like, wow, I'm not hitting the ball out of the infield because I'm, maybe I'm less than 5 feet tall or just at 5 feet tall, 100 pounds.
Right.
You're not going to hit home runs when you transition to the big diamond. You may have hit 10 home runs as a 12-year-old on a Little League field.
Right.
210 feet or whatever, 200 feet. But that is just a can of corn on the big diamond.
Yeah.
So we stress fundamentals. We make sure, I think if you've worked with us in the past or you just follow us from different episodes, we do not like to change players' styles. We want them to have their own style, but know when you're maybe going against a fundamental. Like your style is.
What could that look like though? What do you think?
It could look like that's a good question. It could look like if you're a pitcher and you're trying to add extra velocity and you have way too much movement and you're losing balance to try to maybe add something and you just have way too much movement and you're saying, well, that's my style, but it's not really your style. You're trying to manufacture something that's causing you to lose balance and not be consistent.
And it could, I think too, like it could be determined on a success factor, like if a kid is hitting the strike zone, 8, 9 out of 10 times, you're like, yeah, you probably wouldn't say anything. But if it is half the time, 4 out of 10 times in a very small bullpen session, and that's a small sample size.
Sure.
But something where you can see, okay, this style, what they're doing with extra movement, let's cut it down.
Right.
Let's find like a really basic, wind up or something, even going from the stretch, just narrowing out the focus down of, okay, this is where you need to be like fundamentally just here. Then when you want to start dialing in like a little bit of style, it comes later, right?
Right.